Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Rein, President and COO of CapShift, to discuss social impact and environmental efforts across the nation and around the world and how that can be applied to investing. Adam, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. It's a pleasure to be here today.
And Adam, is social impact investing a trend or something that will be a longer-term priority?
You know, I think we've seen for a majority of investors, and particularly in the next generation, that this is a long-term trend. You can see it beyond investing, whether it's choosing where you work or how you shop. Purpose and values is becoming embedded in the way people do business, and now it's a continuing long-term trend for investing as well.
What are some examples of an impact investment?
You know, impact investing has been commonly defined as any investment where you're seeking both a financial return and a social or environmental measurable outcome. And so we see this particularly strongly in private markets. So this could be a venture capital fund investing in climate solutions. It can be a microfinance fund lending to lower income communities around the world, or it could be investing in affordable housing, sustainable forestry, kind of the list goes on.
Are you concerned that ESG and social impact investing is becoming greenwashed?
You know, whenever there's a big new hot trend, there's always a concern of bad actors or backlash. I think it's less of a concern here because the standards are rising as the market grows. So you see kind of new frameworks in terms of measurement and management about how an impact fund can credibly show that it's not greenwashing. And similar to the concern about businesses greenwashing their practices, I think it's really only when you have outside auditors or platforms or fund managers kind of holding these funds to account that you can start to address that concern.
Where does CapShift fit into the impact investing ecosystem?
We've focused on a unique part of the market, which is charitable investments. So most people are surprised to learn that there's $1 trillion of charitable dollars that are being invested today by private foundations and donor advised funds. These are dollars that people have gotten a tax break to grant away one day to nonprofits, but are sitting in investments in public markets, private markets. So at CapShift, we've developed a technology-enabled platform to help that $1 trillion of charitable assets find better investments that are aligned with their charitable purpose. So these are investments in climate solutions, education, health, the same kind of things that people care about with their philanthropy, but traditionally never had access to through their investment vehicles.
And Adam, to wrap up here, how do you help clients find investments and allocate money? Is it still one-on-one focused? Is a lot of it a technology element?
Yeah, we've really combined technology and software with research and advisory to help people access these opportunities through their trusted financial institutions. So CapShift is an impact investing platform that plugs into common wealth management institutions, philanthropic institutions, to make it easier for people to both discover new impact investments and the issues they care about, get access to these private funds that are typically hard to access, and then have ongoing management, impact reporting, and monitoring all in a centralized platform. So I think we're really building upon the success of other platforms where you have a lot of different people with different areas they're passionate about, trying to find the opportunities that really resonate. We've seen it with Kiva and crowd lending. We've seen it with Aperio and Parametric with public markets investing. And we're excited to now bring this to the private impact investing market with this focus on charitable investments and beyond.
All right, Adam, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks, Jill.